live,
So.
by the way.
For how long?
For slap me and tell me I'm good enough.
Oh.
What?
Great.
Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Sigil and Shadow. We're in what section? We're in session 6 of the campaign. And last week, while I was prepared for you all to go into combat, you instead decided to look up the history of a girl who traded a button in.
Like you do.
I have no regrets.
However, you've now discovered Poppy Penrose. Mercury and Mars have learned some of the history of their grandmother, and a bit more of Delilah's past has been uncovered.
Delilah's old as fuck.
We left.
That is so rude.
That is so rude.
Accurate.
I mean, yes.
Still hot though.
We left with a journal entry from Mars and Mercury's grandmother. About someone they loved.
Grandmama was a lesbian.
There is so many were. So many were. There's a Dueyo on the loose who was cursed into being one that you still have to worry about. It is up to you and what you want to do.
You're muted.
Who is talking that's muted?
Moss is.
Oh. So what does anyone want to do?
We left Poppy's, right?
You did. You went back to Mercury's apartment and started researching the grandmother, which is where you found the journal, which is found the very gay journal entry.
That's right. Okay, so we are there. Okay. Well, I don't plan on sleeping anytime soon, so I'm just gonna keep reading. And I mean, I don't want to like bother like any of you. Like definitely get your sleep. I'll just take the books that I need and then I'll just bring them into the living room and I'll just kind of read them in the living room. If I do come in the middle of the night, I'll try not to wake you. But I might need to come in and grab another book. But I'll be super quiet about it.
I mean, you're fine. I'll just sleep.
Okay, great.
Mars snoring in the bedroom.
I probably should head home anyway. Jinxie doesn't like to sleep alone.
Who does? You hear from the bedroom, from a sleep-deprived, half-awake Mars.
I mean, I don't like to sleep, period.
All right. Mary, I sent you a message. Alexandria, are you heading home?
Shit. Oh, what? Yeah. No, I'm not. Sorry.
You're just crashing at their place?
I'm not crashing. I am trying to read.
Okay, well, you have successfully read, so that is good. Yes.
I mean, I assume I'll pass out at some point and, like, you guys will just find me, like, face down on a book in the morning.
Yes. Mercury.
Yeah.
Are you looking to commune with your patron?
No.
Okay, you're just gonna sleep.
No.
Mars is also
I'm
passing
gonna listen to
out.
the hot lady that told me not to.
Delilah, what are you doing when you get home?
make sure the house is okay, and then uh check around for any signs that I should check in with my order, and if there isn't anything left, curl up with a nice cup of tea and watch
Alright.
probably some sort of murder show.
Now, are you looking to see if there's anything from the court or from the secret society that we know you have interactions with? So the Shadow Court
probably.
or the Thousand Faces?
Probably both. She tries
Alright.
to make sure that she treats them both equally so they don't think that one is a favorite. Delilah's painfully neutral.
Alright. You have mysticism, correct?
Mhm.
Give me a mysticism check.
Okay. 37 out of 70.
You will definitely succeed. I am letting an image generate for you. Sorry, it has been a very crazy weekend, so everything is kind of off.
Literally.
As your third eye opens, your room is dark and gothic. Spider webs connecting everything, but there's an elegance to all of it. You sense someone standing in the doorway. How do you commune to see if there's anything the Shadow Priestess needs of you? How do you give your worship?
I feeling the change and the shift. I think that there is a series of candles that she lights. Um, Sort of like a way to bridge worlds. Older magic that most people would think are just kind of like, oh, the fake things that you see in movies, but there's a kernel of truth everywhere you look.
Yeah. Trying to remember how to spell porcelain.
Porcelain.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an I.
Give or take a vowel.
Yeah.
Also, is that right? Because it's wild. I'm so fucking pissed.
Porcelain. So very much.
You don't need to look up anything porcelain. Absolutely. No reason.
There is someone standing in the doorway. A figure in kind of a hooded handmaid's dress in all black. A porcelain mask blocking their face, but not a white porcelain. A dark, burnt and singed porcelain. Nikki may not want to look at this. But that.
Is that a Sith?
No, It's one of the handmaids of the High Priest of Shadow, Priestess of Shadow. It comes, once you see it, walking over to you. What do you do?
I think that Delilah's visage changes for during this time.
All right.
More so showing the toll that being brought back so many times has brought upon a body. And she also has one of these masks, although this has been cracked. And there's multiple cracks that add up just how many times that she's died.
Nice. At this point, it looks like tempered glass that is about to explode.
And a badass.
Handing you a slip of parchment. When you are pulled out of your third eye, the handmaid is gone, the apartment is back, and, well, modern-esque. Add notes. Okay. Priestess. Do you read the letter?
Yes, I do.
By veiled moon's whispers and the shadows that dance in secrecy, the High Priestess of Shadow beckons you to heed her call. In the depths of darkness where secrets are concealed, your devotion shines as a guided star. Embrace the shadows, for within them lies the wisdom of ages past. Seek the truth concealed in obscurity, and let your loyalty be your guiding light through the labyrinthine paths of the court. The High Priestess watches, and her blessings shall be yours as you walk the shadowed path.
Almost like an old habit after reading and memorizing the letter, she just kind of burns it up in smoke.
Mm-hmm. It almost just disintegrates instantly into a dark, ashy smoke. No flame is visible at all.
I kind of blow the ash to see if there's a way that the wind travels.
Give me a mysticism check.
$32.
All right. as you blow the smoke, it goes towards the window. In the window itself, with the dark night outside, the lights within your home have it reflect like a mirror, but it is not your reflection you see. You see the actual High Priestess. For reference, here, it's masked face, a second, it's white porcelain mask face with white hood, a second black mask stacked above it with a smaller hood, eyes glowing red. I entrust you with a task of utmost importance, servant. Within the heart of the Enigma Woods, where the moon's rays dare not pierce, there lies an artifact. The obsidian crescent. The obsidian crescent. It is a fragment of our history and a connection to the shadows. Retrieve it for me.
Thy will be done.
And with that, there's kind of a rumbling thunder and a flash of lightning outside, which lights the other side of the window. And when it's dark again, it is your reflection again.
I think that as everything dissipates, Delilah just kind of hunches over the little where the window was and just says, well, guess it's time to find another one.
All right. Do you go out that evening? Or are you going to begin, like, what is your game plan for doing this?
I'm gonna start researching from what I know, because on these different quests I've been sent on, it's never as simple as go grab an item. There are hurdles you have to jump through to get to it.
So give me an investigation check. Do you have any ranks in investigation?
I do not.
Okay.
I gotta get a 40 or lower.
And you can get 2 failures. But for tonight, you only get to make 1 check.
That's a 55, so that's a failure.
Unless you want to spend a bone.
Yeah, I'll spend a bone. Why not?
All right.
Much better. That is a 1%.
But it is a success.
Success. That's all that matters. I am not great at investigating.
All right. The next morning dawns. Mars, how do you wake up?
Mars wakes up with drool running down her face, and her sister,
Mercury.
Minerva. No, the
Oh,
ghost.
Minerva.
Just like staring at her. She's like,
Mhm.
She's like, what the fuck are you? Like, why are you staring at me? That's creepy.
I didn't know you had that much drool in your face hole.
Look, I don't have an explanation. You used to drool all the time.
Yeah. Like a normal amount.
No, like a lot.
I'm pretty sure people make videos on the internet about the stuff you just did when you're asleep.
Well, aren't I glad that you don't have access to camera recorders or phones or anything, really?
Minerva's
it
a
in.
bully.
What was that?
Minerva's a bully.
Yeah, Minerva's an
I think-
asshole.
She's probably like the eldest sister
She
by
is.
like
She's the
2
oldest
minutes.
sister.
She's like, I'm better than all of you, God.
Mars has middle sibling energy.
Yeah. And Mercury has youngest energy, like, hard.
I didn't realize I was the baby. I thought it was Mars.
Oh.
Mars acts out when she doesn't get attention by drinking and following in her father's footsteps with daddy issues.
Oh, so by being self-destructive, not actually like voicing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, middle sibling.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm a middle sibling. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Mercury, how do you wake up?
Do I?
To a thud of a pillow hitting the wall as Mars tosses it at
thump.
Minerva.
Rolling off the bed.
Alright.
Because they were trying to get more comfortable. Because they just flopped and slept that way. So eventually fell off.
Alexandria, how does your day start?
I think Alexandria probably woke up first and definitely went to bed last. And by bed I mean she just passed out face down in a book. And she just woke up.
She totally woke up when Mercury fell on her.
Okay. So, Mercury, you land face down on top of Alexandria, just like face to face, catching yourself right above Alexandria. You wake up to Mercury's face hovering just centimeters above you.
Hello.
You do not feel like the floor.
I'm not. Thank you for noticing.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I should roll off you now, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that now.
Minerva pulling her head back through the wall, back to your room, Mars. Your sister just did the funniest thing.
What?
And as Minerva goes to tell you exactly what happened, we're going to cut to Delilah.
Rude.
Your dark tomes in the daylight once again resemble psychiatry books, meaning you cannot study them during the day, but they are perfectly hidden.
That's what matters most. So I will probably fallen asleep on this like daybed couch out in this sunroom. She kind of just stretches and gets up, sets a kettle on, and I think that she'll at least check in with people.
So she said fell asleep on a daybed as Delilah. I just imagine her just like in just like satin and lace, like negligee, just like, oh no, I fell asleep.
Yeah, literally. She fits all of the tropes. She's that. That is her character.
I imagine
Unapologetically.
she sleeps like Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Like fully just on her back, like clutching. Like
But yeah, so you say you want to call people or did you say you want to text?
I'll send out a group text and say, so what's the plan for the day?
Where
like-
Mercury, Do you keep your phone in a pocket, or where do you keep your phone on you typically?
Back pocket if it
All right.
didn't fall out during the sleep. If that counts as a pocket. 'Cause
Alexandria, where do you typically
shorts.
keep your phone? You're muted.
You're muted.
I was just saying a lot, so it doesn't matter. Probably next to a book, just like
Okay.
sitting, like if I need to like Google something, just
So-
sitting there.
In the awkwardness, just before Mercury can even start to like really get up off of you, Mercury, your ass vibrates.
Oh,
That echoed
fuck.
so
Oh,
loud.
shit. Oh, off you.
I need you to give me an agility save. If you're, or not agility, a dexterity save or resistance.
What the fuck is agility? I've
There
never heard
is
that word
none.
before in my
It's
life.
dexterity.
You can't say that to us.
21.
Okay,
At a
you're
31?
able to do it and not like twist or fall on top of
I'm a pole
Alexandria.
dancer. It's graceful as fuck.
All right. But everyone's phone has buzzed.
I open the door very quickly. Like you hear scrambling coming from the room as soon as she finds out what happened. And the door opens as
The stuff's
Mercury
buzzing.
is
Yeah.
getting off. I was like, God damn it.
Good
That's
morning.
all the fun things.
As you're flat on your back
Yeah.
on the floor waving up. It's actually probably going to be one of those where like Mercury, it had started where like you fell asleep where your head was at like the foot of the bed, but Mercury had like spun around in bed to land. So your head is just like almost between Mars's legs when Mars runs in, just looking straight up at you and waving.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Glances at phone really quick.
What does it say?
It just says, so, how are things going? Do you guys have a plan for the day?
Alexandria is on the ground between my legs and Mercury just rolled off of them? Question mark. I'm confused. I'm not drunk enough for this.
Text back says, that sounds like an
I can see this.
that sounds like an interesting start to your morning. I
Yeah, I
more
saw it in the
so
group chat.
meant less recreational activities and more so
Look, I just
of
woke up. I don't know what the fuck is
plan.
happening anymore.
you guys don't keep a schedule.
You're her therapist. You tell me.
I
You probably
think it
see
took
like
back-
typing from me and then deleting typing.
You tell no, sorry,
deleting.
you tell me why that wouldn't work.
I think it's like, look, I know it's a joint project and everyone has their strengths. So I didn't know, but that's okay if not. That's not a big deal.
Are you guys talking to Delilah? I
Look at
assumed
your
all our
phone.
phones went off at once. I don't know, it's over there. I assumed that all of our phones went off at once, so I don't think it was anyone.
Yeah, every time
my
someone
family?
types, it buzzes again.
Yeah, so I'm
Mercury's
just
face
assuming.
goes red, but they just show Alexandria the text.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Cool.
What do
Tell her
I
I said
say?
hi.
I say to
Alex says hi.
I thought I group text. She's in the group text, correct?
too lazy.
Oh,
Look, we're
Alright.
all on the floor right now.
okay.
I'm not.
Well, a good way to start the day is
It'd
to
be
get
weird if you
dressed
were.
and to start either with a warm beverage, something that is a mindful activity. You should have enough time to do that before I'm at your house.
You do not get a response back as everybody else sees, oh fuck, Mars rushes to go get ready.
Shit, we only have one bathroom, and
Yeah,
Mercury
she's taking the
tries-
bathroom and taking a very long hot shower.
No,
That's
Damn
fine. I've gotten really good at holding it in.
I don't know how I smell, and I feel like I should shower.
I've gotten really good at ignoring smells.
Not helping.
Or is that the best thing that you need?
Doesn't help my self-esteem.
You could just do a really quick one. Like where you take wet wipes and you just kind of wipe off the areas that are stinky.
That never works.
But it's the thought that counts.
I feel like the deodorant never works after that.
No, but deodorant will work if you do a good wiping.
This is why you try Lumi. The same thing that Moss has been trying to get everybody to try.
Look, I love that shit.
It's great for depression.
It's great for depression. You can go a full 10 days if you just apply that and not shower.
Look, if you're depressed, do
Lube,
it. Do it.
Wait, is this
Tangerine.
deodorant?
The smell will
It's
brighten
a
your day.
deodorant and a bath soap.
Wait, shut up. I need good deodorant. Send me
It
a link,
doesn't
send me a link.
stop you from sweating, but it does stop you from
Oh,
stinking.
okay, never mind then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
think
got
sweat too
toasted
much.
coconut right now. It smells. I smell beachy all the time.
We're not sponsored, but we could be.
I take it.
This is how we
I
get
wish.
sponsors. Reach out to Lumi Bobby quick.
I mean, like our shenanigans, they'd probably be down for.
Look,
You've ever
okay,
seen a
you can
Lumi
use that stuff
commercial?
under your tits. No more stinky under tits. Unless, but your bra will still stink if you
Oh,
don't wash
okay,
it.
Yeah.
You still gotta wash
Well,
your
yeah.
bra because it's the bacteria that smells, and the lube stops your body from holding the bacteria. But like,
Interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
you can use it on
So-
your feet too.
So this is a conversation that's just actually happening in the
Yeah.
apartment.
Yes, obviously.
I know what I'm getting all of my siblings for Christmas.
They have sampler packs with different scents. You can just stocking stuff for that shit.
That is incredible.
Mars gets out of the shower after like 45 minutes and they're still talking about this
Yes.
deodorant by then. No, it's probably like 20 minutes and she is quickly rushing to her room to get dressed.
Oh shit, is she out? And Mercury heads to the shower and thinks for 5 seconds, pauses, but then just goes inside. And locks the door. Was like this close to be like, do you also need a shower? Chicken egg.
I'll probably start up a nice conversation with Mars over breakfast.
You hear muffled responses through the closed door as she's getting dressed.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to make the breakfast then? I can do it.
Sure.
Okay, is anything off limits in your kitchen? Can I use anything that I find?
If you find alcohol, give it to me.
Do whatever you want.
Great. Okay, cool. I guess I'll get started on that and then we'll have a fun breakfast, all of us together. That'll be great. Okay, okay, bye. And I'm gonna start digging through the cupboards.
I think Mercury's only in there for like 15 minutes
Okay.
because rush. And then I guess puts clothes on and then goes into the kitchen to see what everybody's doing.
Alexandria is cooking every egg that she found.
Oh, in different methods, or did you like choose a style?
I think they're all scrambled, but
Okay,
she's
cool.
throwing like cheese in there. She's throwing like a bunch of whatever like she finds that might be good. And then also she's like starting on like a bunch of pancakes. Like she's making a goddamn feast.
She's being very sexy right now.
Mhm.
Flipping pancakes with one hand and like reading a book with the other.
I just look at Mars. And then I look at Alex. And I'm trying to like twin telepathy with Mars that just like this is like super hot, right? Just like whatever our look for that is. I don't know how to social cue.
Tism.
Mars is like
Yeah.
food,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. Alex, you want to like live here?
Oh no. Y'all are not ready for the bad
Whoa.
of this adventure.
Whoa. Let's slow down.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
I mean, I think that would be really fun, but I do really enjoy living on my own because it's never happened before. So I've only done it for like a few years. And let me tell you, it is a religious experience when you grew up with 6 siblings.
You have how many siblings?
I have 6 siblings. Yeah, I have 6
That's a
siblings.
lot.
They're all
That's
older
too
than
many.
me, so it's fine. But like I'm having a great time like exploring myself and like living on my own. But you know what? I do kind of miss the camaraderie. So I will come over like a lot.
You're welcome to.
Great.
Cool. Mercury's gonna like make coffee and tea.
All right.
By the way, Mars is wearing this outfit today. It's like
That's so iconic.
it's like
Who
black
is she?
pants and a tank
Lace?
top, but with like a very pretty lace floral over shirt, long shirt thing.
Love that energy.
I don't know how to word things, but yeah. She's wearing combat boots though, not heels.
In the house?
It takes like 20 minutes to put her combat boots on, so she just puts them on.
Fair.
Interesting. I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys were Caucasian.
So does
Oh, that hurts
Delilah
me.
end up coming over?
Yeah, she gives them like I'll be there in like 30 minutes, but it's really more of like a them 30 minutes, so it's more like an hour. But
Yeah.
she will arrive there, hopefully where they are able to be ready, maybe.
I don't know what Mercury's wearing, but does it look like a Final Fantasy 10-2 thief class? No matter what.
Love to see
Alexandria
it.
is wearing the same thing.
It's a bathing suit and shorts.
I don't know
essentially.
which one for the villain.
Dude, I know that
Whoever's hotter.
you're
They're-
looking at the hottest people on the planet right now. And I
Make
know
them
that.
both. Okay, make the villains
Hold on.
hot.
I'm going to
Twins,
send this
I don't know,
to
twins.
just Moss to not ruin surprises for others, which means, Moss, you can't share this.
Oh, come on.
And Moss will now understand my quandary. You're muted.
How dare you? Okay, no, on the left, face of right, outfit of middle. Yeah? Tell the AI to do that.
Exactly in that word.
Tell it to do that.
Here, I'll do this. There you go.
Why am I looking at an old man?
You don't get to see him anymore. I took him away.
Go away. Right, but there's horns. That's it. The one on the right works, but just add the horns. That's all I'm asking for.
And now Ashton's like, horns? Yeah.
Something to
Okay.
hold on to.
So, with Delilah arriving, what is your plan for the dueo? Or are you guys going to go and like sidetrack again?
Oh, I mean, I think Delilah's gonna come in with like just breakfast food everywhere.
Well,
Oh
yes.
shit.
So I think like whatever she says while we're all eating as a fun little found family unit.
Just the
We'll
scene
just-
at the end of Avengers. We're
It
just
literally,
eating.
I think that's what it is, but we haven't done anything yet.
What's your guys' game plan? We've discussed what we're wearing. We've discussed what we're eating. Now we can play.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah, like we're not gonna kill the dueo.
You
Right?
know the
Del-
dueo's cursed.
Right.
Like it's someone under a curse.
So we just have to reverse the curse. Oh, I love that. That rhymed.
Delilah kind of walks in and her it looks to be a pantsuit, a all black pantsuit that has more of like a white bustier bandeau with like a gold belt. She's got her witchy hat, but it definitely looks more of like something she could fight in if she had to.
Stop! I'm already gay. Stop.
It is a little bit larger of a jacket than is actually necessary, but it looks very nice. And she kind of says, so about our problem. Anyone have ideas for tracking?
Tracking. That's a great idea.
Okay, we're starting at step 1.
Well, I was just thinking, I was kind of like, I had already moved on to like maybe step 5, where I was thinking about like what the best way to not capture and not befriend, but something in the middle.
Kill?
No.
Charm?
No.
I think maybe what Alexandria is trying to say is that we might want to find a way to trap it, as we know this person was changed against their will, as we know of. While they are vindictive, it is not something they chose. It might be wise to try and trap, however, that would be more dangerous if you would like to get an ally out of this arrangement. However, the less dangerous option would be to strike it down where you find it.
No.
I like that one.
I want the ally. I want an ally. I want to talk to this dueo. I need to know everything. So I feel like the trap is the best idea.
And within trapping, it must be able to last a while, because we don't know who turned this person. And people like to have signatures when it comes to these kind of curses. It's not a simple drink a potion, you're fine. It's figuring out the core of it, and usually what the person has to do to stop it. If a stop clause is even encoded in it, sometimes the stop clause is simply the person dying. It just all depends on what's necessary and
Oh,
what the
no.
person changing the cursed figure, what their use is for it.
Oh no, are we gonna have to research?
Well, the problem is we don't know who this dueo is, nor do we know who changed them. So tracking it, getting information might be our easiest way.
murder scene and see if there's any tracks.
Oh, do you think there was another murder scene last night?
Great start. However, with foot traffic, things like that, you might have a harder time. I was thinking of a more find the path magically means.
Well,
And
I was
you
figuring we could use magic to follow their trace.
out in the open?
I can wear sunglasses.
I don't know if people would like to see blood sacrifice and all that stuff out in the back alley.
No, I meant with them. I can just see magic sometimes, kind of.
I've never seen a
Okay.
blood sacrifice in person.
It's messy. I
I
suggest
imagine.
getting some sort of rain poncho before.
Oh, I would love it. Next time you have
What?
you decide to do a little one of those, just go ahead and just send me a text.
I don't participate in them anymore, but
Right.
there was a time.
Well, if it ever like a necessity where you're like, oh, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it, just like, go ahead and send me a text. I'd love to see it
I
up close.
will not.
Okay,
In the kindest way
totally fair, and I
possible.
respect you.
I
I
don't
respect you. Thank you so much for being honest with me.
I don't mean it as a way to keep you away from information. I mean it as a way to protect you. That kind of magic has a way of rotting one's soul.
Sure, you could film it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking if we had if there was something that not in a weird way, just in like a way where I could study it and maybe like
You just
compare it to any of the past like historical rituals. Did y'all fucking see that shit? Did you all see that shit?
I
There's
did
a
not.
ghost in my room.
What happened?
too
What?
high for that.
What happened?
I'm just too high for that.
See, this was sitting on my desk and it literally slid across the table.
You mean
into
from
my
the
lap.
fan that's also blowing your hair?
That's fair, but like it was
I
there the
thought somebody
whole time.
threw that to you. What?
It was there the whole time. And I did not touch it, and I don't know how it happened. So we just
I'm too high for that.
anyway.
How about this? If you would like to see an ancient ritual, I can show you one that is a little less soul crushing than the one that you were thinking of.
Okay, don't mess with me because that sounds so exciting.
Well, let's try to get through this job first, and then see what awaits us at the next dawn.
I
No.
just want you guys to know that I enjoy your company. All of you. I think that this is a great relationship that we're all forming together. I'm getting a lot out of it, and I hope that you guys are too.
Mercury's just happily eating these eggs and pancakes.
So, to the site?
So what is the site you're going to?
I wanted to go to the last murder scene.
Was there one like last
No,
night?
I'm not saying
Or a
there's
new
a new
one?
one. I'm saying the
Oh,
last.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, unless there has been a new one, but like the most recent murder scene that we know of.
Yeah.
And see if mysticism and or if the sixth sense can pick up on like any magic traces.
Potentially. This is possible. So
I'm
you
very
guys,
highly determined.
You guys know that location. So
Highly determined to look cool as fuck in front of my hot therapist. So I should get this plus 10% when I do roll eventually.
Are we taking Delilah's car, by the way?
Yeah, I figured that is just a known.
Okay.
Or else you guys are hoofing it or taking the bus.
Okay.
So
Because I'll say it, Alexandria fully calls shotgun. Because I just think it's very funny to have Mercury and Mars sitting together in the back.
That is great. All right.
Too reminiscent of childhood.
It just reminds me of the oldest sibling, which I was, who always called shotgun.
I
You
never
get
got shotgun
there.
before. I call it all the time now.
You get there. It's been a few days. It's been a couple days since then. So, what do you want to do at this point? There's like some remnants of the police tape and stuff, but it's completely cleared out.
I want to turn my sixth sense on and see if I can see any magic energies from the creature that was here.
Okay. Yeah. Roll mysticism.
Can I use highly determined? Because I'm super determined to
Sure.
look hot.
Sure.
Cool. Hey, I got a 3.
All right. So, flicking in, there's still
Eyes go
echoes
reddish
of that
tinted.
night, which means to you, it is now nighttime just in that alley. Like the shadows themselves cascade a starry sky up. What check will I have you make? Yeah, we'll have you do investigation. So logic plus investigation.
I really should have that one day.
Is this a group check?
It can be.
I mean, I turned my mysticism on.
Yeah. So only those with mysticism would be able to. If other people go into
I
mysticism,
got an 8.
I'll do it. Or not, or you don't need my
Passive
help.
success. I need a 35.
All right. You catch. You see kind of these echoes of what happens as this large lumbering beast with bits of black fabric still caught up in its fur is tearing into this couple. However, you also catch across the alleyway the silhouette of someone standing and watching.
Can I make out a clear vision of of what they look like or anything about them?
1 second. I need to quickly edit an image. Because you're not going to make them out perfectly clear, but you will get their silhouette. And that requires me to grab this real quick. All right, where am I going? Come on, pull up the photo. No. Then we're going to blur it just a little. we go. Where is share PNG? This should be at. No, not fuck you, Procreate. My iPad's wanting to be a pain. All right, and now I can drop it because, as alluded to, there is definitely a silhouette with horns. There you go. That is the best you can make out of what you see.
The hot silhouette. I like shake, or Mar shakes her head and leaves the mysticism on for a second, but like looks at the others and goes, okay, the dueo went that way, but there's somebody else with it.
The dueo, in the like echoes and everything, when the dueo's done ripping up, it runs in the direction of that silhouette, and the silhouette turns and starts walking away as the dueo follows it, and they kind of leave the area and leave your vision.
The dueo isn't by itself. It has a woman, I think, with horns. They're very shadowy, but it ran straight to her and then they left together.
Can I make a check for if I would know this?
Yes. I think this will probably be education.
I didn't know if I could argue for social.
Yeah, I'll let you do social. But it's going to be logic plus social.
That's fine.
Because it's your memory.
They're the same. I just get advantage with one.
This is establishing a new big bad.
Hey. It's an 8.
This sounds like another witch in the city, and not a good witch. Her name is Elvira Nightshade.
Oh, wait.
Is it?
And I'm going to send you her picture, Mary.
I'm 1 second.
Can I date Elvira? Is she a dateable NPC?
Spiky Poppy.
I can date both. I'm poly.
Or am I mixing them up?
It's not the same person. I'm quickly double checking to make sure they don't have the same last name, at which point I'll make them related. Baltimore locations. Who's the cook? Oh, yeah, that's Evelyn Nightshade. So,
Okay.
yes, probably her sister.
Great.
We'll actually say that they're the Nightshades or a coven.
All right. I am gonna. Whew. Does this seem?
Evelyn's no longer human. Like, she did witchcraft to the point that, like, she's not even a person anymore.
Okay, because like I didn't know if she would be doing something like this. Like I thought she was against this kind of shit.
Elvira might be doing her own thing.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out the risk reward of a possible fireball lobbed at my head right now. Screw it. I am gonna go to the monster cafe.
All right. Its doors do not open until midnight.
I know that. I'm gonna knock on the door during daytime.
The doors are there. There is no hanging sign. During the day, there's like some glass in the doors. When you look through, it's the back doors to like a storeroom of another cafe. It does not open to the same location during the daytime.
Is there any way to get messages back and forth during the day?
Magic.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like anything there that. No. Okay. Yeah, I think as we're like standing around, because I would probably, Delilah would know whether that off the top of her head. So, how would this work magic wise?
You will
There's
have
an arrow
to.
spell.
Yeah,
Whispers in the wind.
And I think it's a minor spell, minor magic, right?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, it's first circle.
I am not trained in that.
While burning a candle or incense, the occultist catches the smoke in their hand and whispers a short message, a simple sentence or phrase. They finish by blowing it away. The intended recipient shall hear it shortly.
Mm-hmm. So what that means, and that's minor. So if you have training in Arcana at all, you're capable of creating that spell. Because first circle, you can do any of the schools.
I would like to do that then.
All right. So read what the stuff is for it, Moss, since that's a pre-made spell and it'll be easier for us. Or give me the page number it's on.
I have it copy and pasted into a OneNote. So it is arrow, whispers on the wind. And it says arrow/low/project shape. While burning a candle or incense, the occultist catches the smoke in their hand, whispers a short message, a simple sentence or phrase. They finish by blowing it away, and the intended recipient shall hear it shortly.
Yeah, it's project shape. Yeah. So all you need is a candle or some incense. And you got to do the spell, which is an extended task.
Cool. Luckily I got my Cruella de Vil card filled with that kind of crap.
Yep. So are you doing the spell alone or are people helping? And if so, where are you guys setting up? I'm just going to take a few minutes to do this spell.
There's nothing in it that doesn't say you can't use weed.
There's nothing in it that says that. Yeah. I mean, it's not for Magicka, but...
That's how Mercury does it.
I think that I will say I would appreciate the help. I've kind of got a place we could try and do it in my car.
What?
You didn't think I bought that big of a vehicle just for show.
No, I'm sorry. I sorry, just what you said caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
You don't do magic in your car?
No, that's not okay. I mean, I don't have a car. I've never done magic on my motorcycle. That seems dangerous.
I would highly suggest that, not doing that. That's why
right,
I prefer
okay.
cars, or what do you guys call it? RVs? RVs. Never understood the draw until you could have a potion bubbling while driving in a Winnebago, but you guys come up with the craziest things. Anyway, if possible, I would appreciate the help. But if at all, I would like to whisper the words. I'm a little worried for you all. Should she think that you're sneaking me to talk to her. She doesn't like me much.
Well, I'm someone that everyone likes, so I think it'll be okay. If it's me.
So before we go on break, who all is going to be partaking in hotboxing the car to do a magical ritual?
Oh, for sure.
I'll be in the car. No, I need to stay sober.
I'm not using weed for this. I would like to point out.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
But
say you are.
Mercury
It's just
knows
gonna...
the spell though,
Alright,
so Mercury
then
can
I
help.
will.
All right.
I'm gonna sit up front.
So everyone who's casting for the first round, roll Arcana. You don't get to add ranks unless you have arrow. But if you're trained, you're trained. So
No.
25.
Ooh. 30.
98.
So we got 40 first minute or so. Next few minutes, make another roll.
27.
What? I don't know. Hold on. So we're rolling Arcana.
Mm-hmm. So it's just
I-
your logic or willpower. Sorry.
Willpower.
Willpower, and if I have training in Arcana, what is
That
it?
Not
just means you
necessary.
don't take a penalty.
Oh, okay, then we're good. Okay, yeah, 47.
78. I am whiffing on this hard.
57 means we are up to 97.
Ooh,
Another few minutes.
29.
Okay.
what
You guys
happens
are-
if I get it exactly?
Finally, an 18.
You guys are going to get it because we just needed 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Almost. Oh, she.
What does happen if you land on exactly your number?
I got to take her out now.
Like what you need.
Yeah, like it's a 60 and I rolled a 60.
Oh, then you succeed.
Oh, okay.
So, what is the message you send?
How, like, am I limited to words here, or?
As Arrow, or not Arrow, as Whispers on the Wind states, blowing it away. It's just a short message, so a simple sentence or phrase.
I'm going to say Elvira's created a duo. Parley?
And then as you catch in the smoke, you whisper that into the smoke and you blow it out and it's gonna shimmer away. And we are gonna go on break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Really good cliffhanger. Do we just want to do Disney trivia? Because this ain't happening.
How dare you? No, I want to play the game. I want to play the
Yes,
game.
we
real
are
fast.
here. We got this. Let's go.
You're a time traveling corpse?
I don't. Apparently.
That is awesome.
Now this one wasn't me.
It's not our fault. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He is so excited and is bouncing so much. Like, there's so much excited bouncing.
Obviously, everyone's into anarchy.
Yeah, you cannot be. He's so cool.
My world is crumbling around me.
Nice to meet you and explode with you.
I suppose that is nice, yes.
Might have better.
Fuck you.
I knew we weren't gonna get off scot-free from murdering someone.
Yeah.
Step one, you tell me I'm wrong. Step two, you say you wanna see it all the way through. Step three, you bring me down to my knees. Step four, you say you're walking out the door. You can't see anymore. But where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. All you wanna do is fight. Why don't you wanna make it right? You don't know what you're running from. I tear my seams apart for you. You sell me every little lie you show. Oh yeah.
When average teenager Arthur Padrone finds out he's the reincarnation of King Arthur of Camelot, he, Merlin, and Lancelot go on a road trip to find the other Knights of the Round Table before danger catches up to them in this comedy fiction podcast. Listen to Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcasts.
There we go. We are live. If the stream will work. Come on. What's going on with the stream? Let me check. Here. No. Stream's still going. Oh. Duh. The intro's still rolling on the stream with the delay. That's why. Okay. I had a dumb moment. I don't know where Moss is. Nikki, in theory, should.
The dog is freaking out.
Oh, is everything okay?
Not sure. Yeah.
Okay. Animal situation.
I'm gonna take her out again just really quick to see she's.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Okay, Bobby. I see you. I see what you're
What?
doing.
I don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Here you go, Ashton.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Who is that?
Oh.
Okay. Sure, yeah.
I mean, there
Nice.
are options. Ashton, I sent you options.
Oh. Oh! I want her to crush me. Like with her thighs. Like I just want her to break my head like a watermelon.
This is what Ash is talking about, Mary. She wants you want her to go full on the boys on you.
Yes, exactly. You know
fantastic.
exactly what I want. I want that. And then I also want the guy with the really long penis.
The like tentacle one that can go places and
Yeah, he just intrigues me. Like imagine fucking getting a superpower and it's just like
a prehensile dick.
that's insane. Yeah. It's like this bitch got fucking what? Super speed? It's fine. Sucks for you.
What happens if I type thighs into the prompts for the chat? Or prompts for the AI? We're killing time.
I'll tell you what. Thighs are good. My weakness will always be forearms.
I will also say when I tried
forearms are like what I
Thank
don't know
you.
what the muscle names, but like shoulders.
forearms
Oh.
is right here.
Well, I know what forearms
Okay.
are. I don't know the name of like the shoulder.
You're talking about
muscles
like
that
your
I'm talking-
traps.
Yeah, that.
Oh, those are good too.
Like Carlac.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It
I'm-
hurt me so bad to just say no to
Oh.
Carlac.
Sorry about that.
It's
I'm just
okay.
such a slut before it. And it's Dylan O'Brien's fault.
Ashton, I have a possible villain image that like you would turn evil so quickly for.
Yes. I mean, yes. Yes. But it would take definitely some long conversations, I think.
Oh,
I
really?
feel like Bobby's showing us privately so that he can show us each a different one.
Yeah. And
There
see
you-
check our reactions
There you
to
go,
see
Moss.
whether how we feel and what reaction is best.
Ah,
Yeah.
who needs to be good? I don't need to be good. I don't.
I have a weird thing.
I don't.
This is
Where,
the
like-
main reason. Like, go for it, Ashton.
No, I was just saying, like, I want her to destroy me, but like, I'm also, and this is why I don't date. Let me be very clear. I'm one of the people who like, I want to be in control, which is why mainly in the past I've dated men. You know what I mean? It's like I respect women too much to like date a woman, but she's so hot. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, you get it.
Dude, that's why I'm laughing.
Like you have to, and again, this is why I don't date. Like you have to respect a woman because she's a woman, and I love all women, and women are so hot and beautiful and perfect. And then just like, it's an enigma, you know. Dating is so hard, and that's why I'm just here, and I'm hanging out with Zuko, and that's good. It's good for me.
So you'd be really respectful to the women you date and step on the men you date. I don't see the problem here.
Exactly. But it's like but then it's like I want a man who will crush me, but I will never ever date a man who will crush me. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. And then I want a woman who would crush me. Period.
Yeah, you're not okay with fully giving up your control to a man.
Yeah.
To a woman.
But to a woman, I totally
themselves. Yeah.
I don't need a woman to prove themselves. All women have already proved themselves by being women.
Fair.
Have you survived the patriarchy? Check. Okay.
I'm sorry, I think everyone's answer to have you survived the patriarchy is just working on it.
Yeah.
Well, one day. Yeah, definitely. It's
an ongoing fight.
Hopefully we get
every
Nikki
day
back soon. But yeah, Moss, I sent you my idea.
No.
Jasmine, Leo, I don't.
Oh no. Sometimes the AI just goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna push it further."
Oh! I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I should go tell my mom that I'm gay.
How dare you?
I should
How
run
dare you?
downstairs, tell
How
my
dare you?
Republican mother I'm gay.
Bobby, how dare you? Bobby!
I'm gay. I love girls. I love them. I love women. I love hot women.
Do you see this dog?
I do.
No, I'm looking at something else.
Miss Ma'am, what are you doing?
Let's say I don't
Why
think
are you
Mary wants one
shaking?
where nudity was created, so
Okay, I'm gonna lock this door because they're freaking me out.
I know they both
Well,
do.
if she's listening, my door is not locked.
I'm okay on the no nudity front
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you.
Exactly. The other reason I send it to individuals is some I know are beyond others' comfort levels, and I don't push things on people they don't want.
Wow, that's something that everyone should learn.
Yeah. That's fine. I also know what people want.
Well, do you
Which
know?
is-
Because the last two pictures, the forearms are covered. So
Yeah, that's true. You do goth, it's gonna like cover the forearms.
that might be why, like, goth is not like my number one go-to.
That's a lie. I never cover my forearms.
Do one for Moss. I'm also killing time till Nikki gets back. Oh, there's Nikki. And now
Nikki
I'm
is
going
back.
to write forearms into the prompt list.
Bitch, you know my fucking weakness now, because that is it. Dylan
I'm scared
O'Brien.
it's gonna put 4 arms now.
I want Dylan O'Brien to wrap his hands around my neck so that I can just stare down at his forearms. I am in love with him.
Okay. Bare muscular forearms.
You're gonna get bear, like as in the animal forearms now.
No, because they're spelled differently.
Hear me out, Rhea Ripley.
Okay, my mom, do you mean mom? Okay, I think about Rhea Ripley being my age every goddamn day of my life. And also the fact that she was bullied. Imagine bullying Rhea Ripley. I simply would no longer be alive.
Not exposed forearms. However, I do have a new mom for you, Ashton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bobby, if you do not send.
Yeah. That's very good.
Fine.
I just really love hot girls, man. And by hot girls, I mean all girls.
Yeah.
All women are hot.
What has happened
What
to
do you
the
mean?
clothing?
Dude, I'm gay.
Style.
God.
Style happened.
You guys ever just like
Did it?
fucking...
Did it happen though?
Oh, I'm so gay.
Oh,
I'm gay.
oh, I got Ashton's kryptonite. All right. All right. Oh, yeah, I got a few options. I think this one will do it.
Put my drink down because I had the sudden urge to throw it against the wall when I see something. Yeah.
It's the placement for me.
Wow.
It's the placement.
Oh my god.
These reactions are gold, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll just
They're
save that one. I'm
wonderful.
just gonna say
I mean,
my computer.
it's definitely cold. Do you think the outfit changes when it warms up?
There's fur on the inside then.
No, Mary,
No.
this isn't technically nudity.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm still right. They're it's like leggings. How they have like the microfiber leggings, but that.
What?
You've never heard of like microfiber?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Oh,
No,
it's these-
Ashton's panting right now.
Distracted by nip naps.
So many nip naps.
All right.
Still not wrong.
Are we good to go, everybody? Now that everyone is back.
Dude, her forearms are so strong.
I love the confidence
Yeah.
to
All right.
just rock those as an accessory.
Right?
So-
Buttons,
accessory.
nah, I brought my own.
God damn it. Nah, fam.
Nothing.
It hurts when I laugh.
When I have them have exposed forearms, they have messed up faces half the time. Can't do both. But you finish. Yeah. There we go. Now we're back. You finish the ritual. You send the message. Do you just wait for a reply?
We're all just sitting in the car.
If
In
that is
silence.
the case, I will say, Delilah, give me a
Yes.
will plus socialism. Socialism. A will plus social check.
Will do. 19.
19. Then you succeed. In the alleyway, there's the faintest click as one of the two doors cracks open.
I will gesture over and as we're getting out of the car, I kind of like mom lean in and say, just be on your guard. As I said, not very well liked here. Better to say you hate me and survive than die and say you like me. Got it? I'll be fine no matter what happens.
I'm not great at lying, but sure. Also, I've seen here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything I shouldn't say?
Honestly, probably not. You're fine. I don't
Great.
think you've done the things that she doesn't like, so.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
I just didn't I don't know if there were any questions that are off limits. I might have some questions.
Let me just put it this way. If you wouldn't ask it to someone with a giant fireball in their hand, don't ask it to her.
I would ask many more things to someone with a giant fireball in their hand
I
than I would
really-
to
I'm
someone
not gonna
without a
lie, I'd
fireball.
ask a lot of questions to somebody holding a fireball.
I would ask so many more questions.
I really thought that the survival instincts changed each generation.
No, listen, I've said this. I'm the youngest of
just
7
keeps
children.
getting worse.
I'm the youngest of 7 children. I have survived by Mr. Magooing my way through my entire life.
This tracks, actually.
This century makes way more sense now with that description, although I do not know this Magoo. And I'm going to exit the vehicle.
All right.
I do have my cane sword just in case. And I'll kind of do the come on, let's go.
I found the human
Before-
equivalent of Ember.
Oh,
Don't.
I mean, I'll just put this in group chat. There's
yeah. A certain quote comes to mind.
that's Ember.
That's what Mercury's wearing.
All right. So everybody's going down the hall or going down the alley. The door's cracked. And from one side, the closed side of the door, through the glass, you can see it's like kind of lit, even though it's dimly lit, like it's the back of the cafe, the sun's shining in. The open door, completely black inside. And you do not like see the sides of the boxes that are up against the closed door or anything like that.
I kind of show him which way to go, how to do it.
I still have my mysticism on.
All right. You still have your mysticism on. Rad. Okay. Your mysticism is going to actually show you when you go up to the doorway that it is not like a clear walkthrough. It's more like a portal right now.
It's a portal.
What? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna start like, can I see anything? Is there anything that's like written on like the side of the door, like maybe Lord of the Rings style?
No.
And you didn't even want me to roll for that just to be sure?
Are people going in or
I'll go in
Absolutely.
after The doctor.
Yeah, I'm just update. Originally, this was like one of the only not hot characters, but
What are you
like,
doing? Every character should be hot.
Okay, originally this is one of the non like curvy, voluptuous characters. How about that?
Okay, that's fair. But
Mr.
Thorne was extremely hot to me.
Yeah.
He had it going on.
Going through a lot of art, it has updated because we haven't actually seen this character. We've only heard of this character. So you hear the like click of a match, but it ignites a purple flame being held in front of this porcelain skinned face with the large brim of a hat. What did my sister do?
From our investigation, turns out she made herself a pet Dweo. Been wreaking havoc all over the city. Don't know if you've heard.
You hear a low, almost ethereal growl come out from under her breath as the hairs on the back of all of your necks slowly rise up. She was told that she wasn't ready for that spell. And several braziers ignite as you see this woman standing in the center of a cafe that's, you know, kind of closed up, chairs upside down on tables.
Well, I mean, that's illegal.
I always feel both underdressed and overdressed with every single person that I'm standing next to.
You made Nikki start choking.
I made Moss choke too.
Holy hot. What? Sorry. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Mars. Mars Felix. Lovely to meet you.
Oh, I'm Alexandria. I'm Alexandria Mason. Hi. What's up? Hi. I'm excited to meet you. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to meet you.
She glides quite literally. Her heels probably about 4 or 5 inches off the ground. You think she's in heels, but really her heels are higher up than her toes as she's just slightly floating above the ground. And she glides towards you, hand out and tilt over towards you. Evelyn Nightshade.
I'll shake it.
Specify you. You need to specify which you.
Yeah.
Which
All
one of us is drooling?
3 of you, as she's going to mirror image and split into 3 to each of you, and in unison, just Evelyn Nightshade.
I shake her hand.
Yeah, like I'm
aggressively.
kissing that hand, right?
As each of you try and touch it, the illusions shimmer away, and she is still standing, like floating where she was.
That was awesome. That was really cool.
That was embarrassing.
There's a very audible eye roll coming from Delilah.
Yeah. Evelyn's been in the city as long as you've been in the city. Yeah, this is just going to turn into like practical magic meets the craft, but like with the aesthetic of Underworld. Welcome to what Sigil and Shadow has now officially become. Wow. It's going to be a war of witch covens.
Wow, I would absolutely love to learn everything about you. In an academic sense.
I understand. I come from a blood coven. I will only teach those notes that are my kin. But if it is something beyond magics you wish to learn, that can be discussed at a later date.
Honestly, it's anything. It's anything you want to teach me. I think that would be very interesting, and it would help me a lot on my own personal journey.
Roll will plus social.
Oh, okay, I guess. Sure.
Fuck.
And if you ever want to go on a date and check out any place, that would be great too.
He said willpower and social.
Social.
Do I have a penalty for this?
If you're not trained, minus 20.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a bone then.
I would like to roll for mine because I have negotiation and haggling.
There we go, baby.
advantage.
Yeah, you do.
28.
You're not negotiating or haggling right now.
Haggling for a date.
No.
Negotiating for a date.
28, she'll say. Oh. She kind of comes up to you and looks into your eyes, beyond the flesh, into your soul, as you have a flash of your moments in Egypt when you were first hit with the supernatural. You have seen the darkness.
Yeah.
And now the darkness sees you. And she
Oh.
kind of floats back.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna write it down.
Are we going to get back to the part where a Dueo is ripping our city apart, or
I was being cordial. I'm now
I appreciate
making
that.
a choice that she is slightly Creole, and I'm fine with that. But I was being cordial.
Why?
Also,
I can't believe this.
I don't know about
No!
any buildings getting torn apart. Just some
You
boys
piece of shit.
getting ripped to shred. My heart goes out for them, but they're just men.
Unfortunately, if enough men die, it'll draw attention to the shapeshifters, even though it's not shapeshifters doing this.
This is fair. I'll tempt many things in this city, but not the ire of Silas.
Mr. Silas is Mr. Thorne is very nice.
He can be when he likes you. But yes, I advise my sister Elvira not to do such a ritual, but she was so set on getting herself a new pet. And you know, some girls, no matter what you tell them, they're gonna go out to the kennel and adopt something.
you realize there's an ASPCA right on this block you could have sent her to?
Elvira's always been a bit more into the habit of rehabilitation than just straight adoption.
So she adopted an angry man and turned him into a Dueo to go kill other men.
So she adopted a man.
Pretty sure she cursed him, right? Wasn't that what was said? It's a human.
Uh-huh.
Wait, do we know it's a man?
I believe we do. I thought we were told it was.
It was.
Okay.
Like I said, if it's a man, heart goes out for the families that lose them. No
But she-
daughter deserves to suffer.
Did any
But
women die? Or
no
has it only
one
been men?
has asked me that question.
What
and-
gender have the deaths been?
Roll a logic check to see if you were paying attention.
Do I?
You
I
would
would
also
like
need to roll a logic check. None of you asked this. None of you looked
36
into
out of
who the
55.
victims were. You know one victim was male because you discussed, talk to their ghost.
Yes.
3%.
What was that, Mary?
3%.
Okay. So, Mars, you didn't see anything about any female victims, but you also weren't super deep in the cases or anything, but you hadn't seen anything. Delilah, you did dig through stuff. Yeah, it's just men who've been
Where are we
killed.
stopping it then?
Is that Alexandria talking?
No, that was Ashton.
Yeah, I was like, that's an Ashton response and not an Alexander. There are a lot of things you say where I don't know which of the two of you is talking because it's the same person. This is the line that's the difference between the two of you.
Yeah, you got me.
But sure.
How did you know they were all men?
Well, I don't assume Elvira would let anything bad happen to a lady.
Right on.
What if she loses control of the duo?
Well, that is a problem. But you are right. If people go around thinking this is a werewolf, then we got problems. And I did tell her she wasn't ready for the curse. So you
What are
can
the
go
specific?
talk to her.
What are the specific rules of the curse? What is there? Is there something that we should know about? And like maybe a wording?
Oh, it's just a little trinket.
Mhm.
Out in the light of the moon, gathering its energy. It's the focal anchor to the curse.
Oh. So would it be good if we found it and then maybe got rid of it? What would be the best way?
Well, there's a few situations with that.
Okay.
If you just toss it away, put it somewhere where the moon won't get it, the spell will die slowly and withering, starving the duo of its energy, bit by bit. till
Which
it
way
can't-
do we save the man and turn him back into a human?
That's a great question.
Well, you can turn him back into a man. Being a human's all up to themselves. But yes, with the talisman, if you do break the curse on it by undoing the magic, you would be able to unravel the spell.
And how exactly would we break the curse on it? Is there?
Well, you'd have to disenchant the amulet, dear.
Okay. Right. Of course. Yeah.
I will
And
say,
how would we go about doing that?
since my poor sister did not listen to my advice, I would take no ill will in any repercussions that happen to her. But as choking back, very like almost over dramatic, sarcastic tears, as truly pained as I am to hear so many men that happen to already be in back alleys in this city are dying horrible, horrible deaths, I'm not going to give you the keys on how to hurt my own blood. I just
I
won't
wouldn't-
do nothing if you handle your own business.
Just to be clear, I wouldn't want to hurt your sister.
As this is talked about, Bobby, I sent you a message.
Okay. Potentially, or that object was used.
Hey. So finding it might help with something else. Okay. Well, I guess. Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course, Delilah. It's been a while since we've had a face-to-face.
I do enjoy our chats, especially when I guess damaging spheres of fire are not involved.
Like I said, this time I will overlook whatever discretion my sister's made and let y'all handle that business, because it has bled out into the streets. But you keep your business, and you let me keep my business, mine, and we won't have to see any more poor little coven witches die.
Insight check that doesn't exist in this game.
Same.
Investigation. Are you trained?
And not an investigation.
If you're not trained in investigation, you actually cannot do this. This is something specifically a perk of being trained in investigation.
I am trained in investigation.
Would you want to try and look into this?
I will.
All right. So, what this is by being trained in investigation, you can use the skill in conversation. It is going to be willpower plus investigation.
Great. That's fine. And no penalties?
No penalties, but it is contested
Okay.
against her willpower, which basically means we both roll. If both of us succeed, whoever had the higher roll wins.
Okay. I got a 34.
All right. If I roll above a 75, she fails.
I don't know if it would have. Well, no, wait. I wouldn't be sharing this information. Never
I
mind.
rolled a 27. You pick up body language and inflections that there is definitely hostility between her and Delilah, but also some known bemusement about the death of a witch being directed over at Mars and Mercury.
Please share that. Please share that. Please share that. Please share that. Please share
You
that.
gonna
please
do
share
it? I don't think that'd be good to do
I
that
have
right
a-
here, right now.
No,
I have a question, Bobby, because I
Yeah.
thought this was pertaining to something else. So I do have my special perk is I can discern lies.
Yes.
Can I figure out what the specificity of this is?
You can discern lies. Nothing said was a lie.
Nothing said was a lie.
She admitted. Oh, odds are she knows you're capable of discerning lies. The two of you have clashed many times. So she's not going to lie to you. You'll be like, I told my sister not to do this. And you can handle it however you want. And when she says, hopefully it won't mean little witches will have to die, she's not lying. You get in her way, she will kill others. She knows she can't kill you permanently, but she can make you hurt.
Great.
Yes. The hottest
Thank
of the NPCs is your big bad. Enjoy.
Thank you for your hospitality again.
As is the way of the fairer folk. Might as well do it with the fair agenda, too. I hear they're making some good pancakes tonight for breakfast, dear. Always feel free to come by.
The
They're
offer
really
is
good.
appreciated.
And with that, she's going to wave her hands. You guys don't even leave. She's going to wave her hands, and all of the sconces and bracers that are lit blow out, and you hear the door click closed behind you. But there's like a faint glow of the light through the door from outside as you are now surrounded by boxes in a storeroom, not the restaurant you were just in.
Oh, I wanted to give her my address. I thought maybe we could be pen pals.
Would highly suggest not giving a witch of that, I guess, affinity the location of your home,
Oh, okay.
nor
So, like, a phone
welcome
number would be better?
access.
A phone number?
No.
Email.
I wouldn't even give her your real name, but that has not happened.
I don't know. I just feel like she's actually like really nice. She seems so
You are venomous flowers. And I will go ahead and walk towards the car.
Yeah, you walk out of this back storeroom.
Okay, shotgun.
probably
Yeah.
over some boxes. There are boxes stacked up to those doors. So you got to like kind of push some boxes away to get out.
Are they empty?
No, they're full of like restaurant
I'm-
supplies.
Super not strong, but I'll move things.
Together, we can move a box.
Multiple boxes though.
Together.
These hands are
Together.
not for physical labor. These hands are for turning pages.
You fold the cheese.
You fold it in.
I don't know how much simpler to make it for you. You fold it. You fold it.
Okay, I don't know how there's broken cheese like that. Catherine, if you're out there.
Catherine O'Hare's a treasure.
I'm obsessed.
I've been obsessed with Catherine O'Hare since I was a small child. I should have known I was queer.
That's so fair.
When it's like, what's the best part of Beetlejuice? Catherine O'Hare.
Yeah.
By far.
Winona Ryder's pretty good though.
Oh, she is. It's a great movie.
Everyone in Beetlejuice is hot, okay?
Yeah. So, what is your game plan?
I'm a little nervous to try and attack these guys at night, so if we can find them during the day.
You could, especially now that you know it's tied to the moon, and you also know the High Priestess of Shadows said stuff and everything, that amulet, if it's part of it, is going to be linked up with shadow magic.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know how to cast shadow magic, or you know someone who's very good at casting shadow magic, maybe can even cast it without it being rituals, is so good. They could do a kind of tracking spell.
I'm gonna go to Mars and say, hey, I know the risks involved with you doing this, but
Mercury.
Oh, sorry, Mercury.
It's okay.
I know the risks involved with you doing this, and should anything happen, I will help with whatever I can to make it go away. But you, I think, would be our best bet to try and figure out where these guys are. You're inextricably linked to Shadow. Right now, at least. It'll give you an edge.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably do it. We just need to find out where they are, right?
That's all.
Okay. Cool. I mean, I don't like have a specific spell for that, but I'm sure I could figure something out.
You could definitely figure something out. Because with magic, let's see, detection and sensing.
Yep.
Mid magic be used to show certain properties or aspects of a subject. So yeah, it would be mid magic, which mid magic I believe is -10 or no minus. I forgot.
Well, no,
low
it
magic.
says low magic to detect the presence of a specific thing, including
okay. I missed
magic and
that.
items or others.
Okay, yeah. So to detect the presence, low magic, if you want to know where, like that's if it's near you. If you want to reach out in a range, we'll probably say it's mid magic.
Okay.
But I did forget that Delilah was supposed to have a -10 penalty when casting their spell too. But
You can use a bone to make it a low magic instead. So it's -10 instead of -20.
You could.
Mid is 3rd, and my channel level is 1.
Yeah, mid is -20. So what's your willpower?
My willpower is 60.
So right now, a mid spell would be a 40% chance, or you could spend a bone and it would be a 50% chance.
Is it minus 20 plus 10%? For
Minus
Umbra?
20 plus 10%. Yeah.
Okay, so minus 10, so that's 50.
Oh, it would be fit. Yeah. So if you spent a bone, it would be up to 60% chance.
But I can't channel it. I can't use the like I have to do the roll thing because I can't channel it because it's low not low level.
I believe with channeling low level, you get to do it no roll.
No, it says the character may channel spells related to the Arcana at a grade based on the channel level, low at first, mid at third, and high at fifth.
Okay. Okay.
They spend a bone to reduce the grade of the spell, allowing the sorcerer to reduce the difficulty of the spell casting as well as casting beyond their usual limitations. So
if you spend a bone, it will count as being low. You'll have a 60% chance of casting it, and you can cast it.
Okay, do we regain bones at the start of
You regain bones at the start of every session, and then when you do your thing to get bones, you can get bones back.
Okay. So then that'll take me to 2. I'm going to use that to rank it low.
Okay, so you have a 60% chance.
Plus 10%. So that's 70.
Yeah, but making it low is a 10%. Is a minus 10 penalty.
Okay.
Low is minus 10, mid is minus 20 situation. So essentially your plus 10 gets negated out. It's just willpower. Magic's complicated.
Why is there math?
Just listen to me. It's a 60% chance. I got all the numbers in my head. And it's one roll.
36.
So with 36. Channeling, you're able... Mercury's eyes go jet black. There is this kind of stillness. Mercury, from your point of view from now on until the spell ends, it is like it is 4 a.m. in the city. You don't see anybody out on the streets. There's people here. You can't see them. To you, it looks like it's 4 a.m. It looks like it's pitch black outside. It looks like nobody's here.
There's no street lights.
The street lights that would be on are on.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying
cool.
like there's no sun.
Yeah.
It's well into the night. And you can hear the call of the shadows. And
like
something
Call of the Void.
And something is calling louder than anything else, and you can follow that song.
Can I see everybody else?
We will say yes. Those in your coven as well as in your blood you can see. So like you've cast magic with everyone except your sister, and your twins with your sister, so you can see your sister. Also, I will say you can see Minerva too, because shadow is what does undead and everything. So you see everybody.
I just stop and I wave at my sister.
She waves back.
I kind of tear up a little bit, I think.
She sticks rabbit ears behind Mars's head.
Mercury goes, so my vision's a little weird right now. Everything's
Eyes
dark.
jet black to everybody else.
Everything's dark, and I can only see you guys and Minerva.
Now,
Oh, you
Mars,
can see Minerva. That's really cool.
Mars, did you have your third eye open?
Mhm.
When this happens, there's like a shadow that gets cast over your sister, and then this large looming robe kind of lurks up behind her, like this like arcane wizard's robe in like dark purples and eldritch kind of symbols along the edges, and it seems to be creeping up over her, and then literally wraps itself over her and drapes. Mercury's them, aren't they?
Zem.
I'm sorry, Moss, but
It's okay.
wraps
it's hard to keep up
itself
with.
over them, and kind of just forms until it melds in with Mercury.
I'll put it here.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. The shadow I don't like shadows. I'm staring at Mercury. Have I ever seen this before when I looked at Mercury before?
I don't think you've seen Mercury Channel, so no.
Pixel.
Oh wait, it's this one. It's this one.
He sent that just to me. I approve. But you
I'm
sent it
sorry.
just to me.
Who am I looking at?
Nobody.
Okay. Cool.
So you follow the song?
Yeah, something's like singing. Maybe that's what we're looking for. I'm gonna go towards that. Make sure I don't walk into anybody, please. Because, like I said, I don't see anybody. It's really weird.
So, as you go, let me get this all together.
I will lead Mercury.
Yeah.
And hesitantly touch where the shadow is. But when I feel Mercury solid underneath of it, I'm like, okay.
Ira, there it is. So this involves you following your way. You guys are going to be on foot following this song. Until it leads you oh, here's the part I was looking for. There it is. Trying to find the name of the park. There it is. It leads you to Druid Hill Park, which is an actual park in Baltimore, which is why I cared about getting the name right. It is where the botanical gardens are.
Gardens are pretty.
Now, it is still during the day. There are lots of people around out here, even though Mercury might not be able to see them.
I do inform Mercury of this, and I put sunglasses on them.
That's fine.
Thanks. It's real hard to see. Like, worse now, but it's okay.
Yeah, your eyes are pitch black, so I have to
In-
make sure that's not seen by anybody.
Oh, that's wild.
In the park following this call, you find your way to a dense thicket of towering oak and pine trees, their branches interwoven like a living roof. In the center of it is a hole dug deep. What do you do?
I look down the hole.
I don't want to go in that hole.
I don't go
It
down
is
the hole. I say I look
dark
down the hole.
and it is wide.
That's what she said.
I shine. I light a. How many people are here in this area right this second?
Where you guys currently are, where the little enclave and stuff is, it's tucked away and behind, so you're
Okay,
away
cool.
from other people.
I pull out my survivalist pack and light a flare.
Okay.
Oh, we have
prep it.
packs. Fucking forgot.
All right. As you do that,
Probably a terrible idea, but we'll see.
we'll see. We'll see.
Everything explodes. Everybody dies.
Give me a logic plus survival check.
I'm very determined.
Sure.
So my logic is a 55. I'm not skilled,
So you
so
have a
that's
35.
35 plus 10, so that's 45. That got 76, so that's failure.
You want to spend a bone to re-roll?
Kinda, yeah.
Then do it.
Hey, that's 29.
There you go. You throw it down and like kind of bank it off one of the walls to get even further, and you're watching as the light cascades and you see multiple passages in this thing. It's big enough that like a brown bear can climb through this thing. Like it's a big hole, but you very quickly realize there are multiple passages down in this hole, as it's kind of like a dugout burrow labyrinth.
Fantastic.
There's like a dugout burrow labyrinth under here. It's really weird.
Amazing. This is so
Hate that.
exciting.
Why
I
did you
think
get that look? 'Cause I used
Alexandria,
your words?
Alexandria's
Yes.
gonna reach into her pocket and like pull out gloves, like plastic medical gloves.
I have an
She's like-
infiltrator pack,
Amazing.
and I know larceny.
So here's how this is going to work. You guys need to get yourselves around through this labyrinth of tunnels. It's going to use survival. Logic plus survival. Is anyone here trained in survival?
Hold on. What if I was? No.
All right, then you have two
Should be.
failures.
I do have a GPS system though that should totally help us, and a compass.
While you're underground in
Yeah.
the compass might help at some point.
I have a pilot's license. Is that gonna help?
No,
Okay.
but all of you going down get to make survival checks. If at least one of you succeeds, you succeed for the round. If more than one of you succeeds, you're doing good. You're gonna get bonuses.
So,
Once you
I'm
make your
just double-
first failure, the Dueo is gonna start hunting you in the tunnels.
okay.
Cool.
If you fail twice, you will be cornered in a dead end with the Dueo.
All right.
Behind
Everyone
you.
use your bones.
I have one left. So question,
Mm-hmm.
would Keen Observer come into play here for my advantages? Like
Yes, Keen
the
Observer would.
positive.
Determined would. Also, Ashen, have you spent any bones this session?
I spent one.
Did you
Yes.
tell other people about what you sensed from Evelyn?
Not yet. I think she got
Are
distracted.
you a seeker or a keeper?
Keeper, right?
No, you're a
Keeper.
seeker.
No,
You're a
seeker. You're
seeker.
right.
Oh,
Seeker.
never
Sorry,
mind.
I was
sorry.
the keeper.
I'm
If
so
you were
sorry,
a
yes.
keeper, I'd be like, if you don't tell anybody, that means you get to get a bone. But no.
No. I
You're
am.
a
Well,
seeker.
the
I am
best
seeker.
part of the keeper. I
Seekers
love the
get-
keeper.
Seeker gets when they find out knowledge gets
When
a
they
bone,
find
don't
out
they?
Yes.
forbidden knowledge, yeah. So you
So
actually you
they-
got a bone.
Oh, so I do. Okay, cool. Okay.
All right. Mercury, or not Mercury, Mars. Make your survival check.
Okay. That's not a success.
All right. Delilah, make your survival check.
Just double checking what. So what does that add a plus 5%
Plus 10.
to it?
So it's minus
10.
20 plus
Ooh.
10. So it's your logic minus 10.
50-50. Let's go. That's a 37.
All right. Mercury. Logic minus 20.
Ooh, did not make it.
Alexandria, logic minus 20.
No. No.
You guys didn't fail, though.
Yeah.
I got you.
Round 2. A second hour in the labyrinth, we'll say.
Succeed. 31.
All right. You got 31. Fitty.
The 13.
All right. That 31 becomes a 41. Mercury.
Failure.
Failure. Alexandria.
It's a minus 20, you said?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I did not get it.
Well, you guys are up to 78 out of 100. Hour 3. The sun is beginning to set because it was kind of late in the day. You've done a bunch of stuff.
18.
All right.
48.
You guys are good.
I
That's-
also just let everyone know I did pass that one. I just want everyone to be
58.
aware.
All right. 68.
Who failed that one?
So you guys had gotten 68 points in that last round. So you figured out the clearing. You make it through. And you
I am
find yourself.
taking map notes so that we can find our way back out.
Yes.
Alexandria is telling a story about how much this reminds her of Egypt.
Just doing the left rule.
When you find your way out, you know it should be getting dim and like maybe twilight, but you come out to a moonlit clearing in a thicket under the silver glow of a moon. A small tranquil pond reflects the night sky, and soft grasses offer a comfortable spot.
Well, that's curious.
There is an overgrown path on the other side of the pond.
Does this place sound familiar?
You are no longer in the mortal realm.
Place is weird.
Welcome home.
What?
What?
You're not at home anymore. You're in my realm. Well, not my realm, but my people.
Oh, welcome to your home. Got it.
It got you a little bit scared, didn't it?
A little bit.
I did think you were about to betray us in the wildest twist in anything that's ever happened ever. To
Good.
me
Keeps you on your
personally.
toes.
Thank
This is
you.
why you
I'm
don't give
having
your
a great
actual
time.
names to witches.
And
Well, it's
this
Easier
is
for them
where
to,
you
contact me.
hear the monstrous growl as the hulking form of the Dueo is coming down the path, reflected by the silvery pond.
My
We
shotgun.
will handle that next week.
I didn't get my jar of dirt planned.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We will also be back with more Weird Web this Friday. But until then, we will catch